Hi everybody, EJ here. CJ's behind the camera, and we want to say happy 4th of July, and we hope you had a very wonderful and safe one. We had a good time. We went out, got out of town for overnight, stayed at the Elms Hotel in Excelsior, Missouri, and it just was a wonderful place to hang out. They put on a heck of a fireworks show, and it's really a great place if you ever think you want to get a getaway for a night or two or a weekend, whatever. They got a lot of amenities, really a lot of fun. But anyways, we have had a very, very busy last week. We really didn't feel like we had a chance to sit down and relax until today. So we're going to do a video on the guitar, and we're going to just do some solder up some wiring. And once we get the soldering done, we're going to do this. This is the claw. This is where the springs go from here and hook onto these. We're not putting these strings on yet because you see the neck's not attached, so we're not putting strings on. We have to put the strings on in order to have tension on here to put the springs on, and then we adjust. But that's why we're just going to do a solder today on here, and then we have two wires, and we're going to solder up. This is our input jack. This is where your instrument cable goes into.
Oh, by the way, I don't think they know that you attach the pick guard.
Oh, I went ahead and got through that, because let's face it, that's kind of the boring part where you're just going to sit there and watch me screw something into the body. It's all good.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I put 6 screws here on the bridge now, and left it loose so you can adjust your tension and your springs and your strings and all that stuff. So anyways, just went ahead and got to that part and got it out of the way. So what we're going to do first though is we are going to take this little wire and get this little nub down in here. A little thing right there, that. And we're going to what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of solder and we're going to tin a little bit onto the just put a little bit on there, just enough. And then I'm going to put a little bit down in here, just like that. And you're also wanting to get that spot warm, really warm. Put a little bit down in there. So, now here comes the fun part. That's where you almost need 3 fingers, or 3 hands. Trying to see what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay. We got a little bit of that kind of like, almost like you just taped it there. Now we'll put another dab on it. Not too much, just enough. Go. That should do. So that's our negative ground wire going to that claw. Now over here, that's alright, just a little bitty piece of solder. It didn't hurt nothing. It's attached. Now we're going to take this, and I color coded them. This is just going to be where the negative wire, the ground wire, is going to go, and then of course red, even though the wire is yellow, that's our positive, that's our hot, so I made it red. So now, this, same thing, and we're going to make it warm. Always do this, it helps out.
And then your hand gets in the way.
I'm sorry. And then we'll pull a little more of this out. We'll tin the. Really don't like doing this over the body. There we go. Just a little bit. That's all you need. There we go. Warm this up again. We got a little excess on there already. Actually ought to be enough, but we'll put a little extra. There we go. That's plenty. Right there. That's holding on. And I've been just learning how to do wiring and soldering, so all this is still, you know, learning all that. Warm that up just a little bit. This.
Where's that at? Can't see it.
This.
No, where you're gonna solder.
This spot right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll put a little bit more on here. Okay. That. We'll put a little bit right here, so we'll grab onto. We'll come up this way with it. Just touching. There. Get a hold of it. This wire can get real hot too, so be careful. Now, a little bit more.
What's that blue thing?
This,
Uh-huh.
that's your solder right there.
Oh.
So,
Okay, so you have the solder, and that's the heat. The other
soldering
part.
iron. And soldering iron gets very, 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 very hot. So I don't have a regular, proper soldering iron. Not a modern one. This actually came from my great uncle Jack, who he's been gone for a while, but I inherited it from him, and just recently started picking up on how to solder, learning all that. So now we're done soldering. I'm gonna unplug this thing and set it off to the side. I need the space on this table. And you can get nice soldering iron rigs at your, I think Ace Hardware has them, or any other hardware store. So that's done. Now we're going to put these.
Just screw it in. Huh?
Screw it in. That's our next step. Go. And what the goal for today is to get sound out of the pickups. But no, you don't have to have the neck attached. You do not have to have the neck attached. That's one reason I left the neck unattached. Make it a little more manageable with the body. Alright, now. Does this look? Yeah, we're still good back there. Perfectly fine. Alright, now. Like this. Volumes and tones all the way down. Let's put these away. And we have cord. Little honeytone amp running off a 9-volt battery. It's a good little amp. Something fun to practice and all that. So right here. Plug it in. This is how you test if your pickups are working or not. So, I'm going to turn it on. No overdrive. Tone up. I guess that's halfway. And then we turn the volume up. Turn up here. Turn the volume up.
I heard something.
That? That pop?
Yeah.
Listen to that. Oh, by the way, the magnets are going to grab the screwdriver, so don't worry about that. See, there's no sound there. There's no sound there. And that means whenever I transferred everything, I was worried I got this pickup selector backwards. But here's where it's supposed to be for this pickup. There you go.
There it is.
Now. Both of these. No sound. No sound. Both those. And there we go. That's it. It's done. We're done, people.
Woohoo!
We wanted to keep it simple. And yeah, your tones.
So we just got to string it up, right?
That's right. We'll attach the neck.
Well, of course.
We'll string it up, and then after that, let's turn this off.
Yeah. Woohoo!
We'll attach the neck, and then we will string it up, and we'll put the springs on back here because, like I said, the tension of the strings and the springs work together. From there,
you have to do a lot with the strings actually to get it set up.
Yeah, well, we still have to install the string trees on the headstock.
Yeah.
And also,
but also stretching them out.
Well,
and
that, yeah. And then after we stretch them out and everything's fine, then we're going to worry about the height adjustment of the strings above the 17th fret of the neck. And what you're doing is going from the bottom of the string to the top of the fret. And I don't remember, I'm going to have to look up that measurement. And we have to set the intonation once we get the action done. That's called the action when you set those string heights. Then you pull these back or forward with the intonation because you put the guitar in tune and then you press down on the 12th fret, you pluck. If it comes up in tune, then you're good. If you're high or low, then you have to adjust these. After we get all that done, then we get to adjust the pickup height. So obviously there's still a lot more work, but we're going to do that next week. And this is coming along really great. It's finally starting to become a guitar. And I'm just really happy.
It's beautiful. I'm very happy with it.
It's really, really nice.
And it's going to be mine.
That's right. It's going to be yours. In fact, we're going to do something to personalize it.
We already did.
No, we're going to put in here your initials again. And then we're going to put in...
let's make up a serial number.
24. Well, I could do that. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Anyways,
that's it. I'm glad you got to watch, and I hope that helps you understand about it's not that hard to wire up a guitar and have these things, all your components come to work together and get sound. And as I said, I'm trying to teach you and show you simpler ways. Like, don't have the neck attached when you're doing a body build like this and you want to install all this. It's a lot easier without having the neck and all that. So step by step and piece by piece, we're getting her done. So that's it.
Yay!
We really appreciate everybody with the likes and subscribes, and turn on the bell notifications. Let us know. We've noticed that we've only got actually about 30 some followers,
33 viewers.
followers,
Mm-hmm.
and we still are getting a lot of likes. So if you're enjoying it, please subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Other than that, that's it. We're done. Thank you for watching, and everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and God bless.
Bye from CJ. Have a great rest of the weekend.